I'm Sid and today I'm going to review Tata Punch. The first have a look at the key. This is the button, this is to lock the car, this is to unlock the car, this is to on the lights, which will help you when you park the car in a crowded place, and this is to release the button, release the boot. So let's straight away move towards the engine bay. First I will off the lights. So now this car gets 1.2 liter Evertron petrol engine, which produces about 86 PS of power and 113 Newton meters of torque at the rate 3300 RPM, mated with a 5-speed manual and 5-speed automatic gearboxes. So let's see what it offers for the exterior and the interior as well. Now at the front you get this bold Impact 2.0 design language, which is carried by the Tata Altroz and many more Tata cars that you are seeing now. This is a bold Tata logo. Here is some space because you have placed the horn inside it. Here you have the lower bumper which shows the radiator grille, and this is the Trident structure bumper which you get oftenly to get to see in Tata Harrier, Safari and many more things. So here you have LED DRLs, and there is also an halogen indicator just beneath the just beside of the DRLs, and there is a chrome surrounding which just moves around the front grille, which surrounds the front this bigger grille with the LED DRLs. Now here you have Harrier styled headlamps. Now this is a high beam and this is a low beam HID projectors. Here underneath you have the fog lamps. You will get the yellow light, not the LED. So this is how it looks at the front. It may look like the baby of an Harrier. Just have a look how it looks. Now it is in dual tone color, the white and blue. This is the the main color that the Tata has used for their advertisements. So at the front side, the tire size of the front is 195/60 R 16 inches. You get the diamond cut alloy wheels. Also you can opt for the normal one for the lower base variant. You get the disc brake at the front and drum brakes at the rear. Now at the front you get independent lower wishbone MacPherson strut suspension for the front, and at the rear you get semi-independent with the twist beam and shock absorber with twist beam pack with a coil spring at the and shock absorber for the rear. At the rear the rear tire size is about 195/60 R 16 inches. You get the rear drum brakes. Here this is the fuel lid. It has about 37 liters of fuel tank capacity. Here you have the Tata embossing in the LED headlamps, tail lamps. Here you have, this is a beautifully sculpted LED tail light with the indicators. This is the indicator. Here you have the reverse light, and this is a brake light. So this is what it all offers for the rear. Here you get the rear wiper with the washer as well, and defogger system. This is a high mount stop lamp. You get the fancy roof rails for the rear at the upside, not for the rear. Here you have the Tata logo, the reverse parking camera, punch badging. You can see this is the number plate area. Here you have reflectors, and you get the 2 parking sensors at the rear. This is the diffuser bumper, not the diffuser like finish. And here you have the exhaust, a single pipe exhaust. So this is what it all offers at the rear. The rear design may look ugly for you for first time, but you will surely get used to it when you will see this car more than one time. So, and it looks more good or more beautiful as compared to the you see in pictures. In reality it looks very good. So now let's move inside the car and let's check out what it offers for the driver side. On the driver side, these are the controls for your windows, and this is the control for your electro-folding ORVMs, as I have told. So this is the electro-folding ORVM with the indicated LED indicators, I think. So let's check inside. So as I told that this is the controls for your windows. This is to lock and unlock. This is for the child lock, and this is the controls for the ORVMs of the left and right side. This is to open the door. Now let's get inside the car and let's check out. This is there is some space to keep your bottles and your newspaper if you want. And keep the key. So as now this car has scored the 5-star in global NCAP test, and this car is equipped with the 2 airbags, ABS plus ABD, etc. Now first I'll start the car. So now this car gets the 3-spoke steering wheel, leather steering wheel, and you have the semi-digital instrument cluster. On the digital part, it shows a tachometer, your gear position indicator, your mode, and your distance to empty, your odometer. Now also it shows, just a second, it can also operate the infotainment system through here. So it shows the FM instant fuel economy, average fuel economy, again trip 1, trip B, your power and torque figures, and say if you press the setting button you will get to know what If you want, you can change the illumination that the way you want. Now for the downside, this is what it all offers for the digital part. On the analog part, it shows the speedometer and your essential lights that you need. Now these are the these are the controls for your wiper. These are the controls for your high beam, low beam light switches. Here you have the blue color of the blue color accents surrounding the AC vents. This is the square boxy AC vents. Here also same case with here this is the switch of the hazard lamp, and here you have beautiful 7-inch touchscreen system which is supported with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It also shows many things. You can set the temperature the way you want. Also for a fan speed, you can increase the fan speed, you can set the date and time, etc, etc. At the downside, these are the controls for AC. You get automatic climate control, and here you have an USB socket, you can see, and this is a conventional 12-volt charging socket. Here you have some space. This is the 5-speed automatic version. Here you have the manual handbrake. You don't have any armrest over here, but you have some 2 cup holders. Here also you have some space, and here also you have another 12-volt charging socket. You get the dual tone dashboard. This is in ivory white color and the black as well. Just a second. Okay, now you can get this illuminated glove box with the 2 steps. Here you have 1 stage and here another is underneath, and I think it is also a cool glove box. That's a good thing to have on offer. So this is what, and talking about the seats are quite comfortable. You will the under thigh support is good. I am on the 5'11", and also I am able to sit comfortably in this car, and you won't feel any, I think you won't feel any tiredness or while driving this car for the long distances, because I haven't driven it before nor now. So here you have tweeters, you have manual dimming IRVM. Here you have reading lights. Again you get the sunshade with the ticket holder, not the vanity mirror, and on the left hand side you get the sunshade with the vanity mirror but not the light. Here you have the grab handles, not for the driver's side. So this is what it all offers for the front. Now let's go up to the back and let's check out what it offers at the back. Now before going back, there is some texture over here. I think you may be seeing it. This is a texture, and this is a plasticky material, hard plastic. They have used the hard plastic over here and there. And this is also there is also a texture with the trident, you can see, but just be cautious that this material won't get any scratches, because after getting the scratches it may look ugly, it may look odd. So there's only one precaution to this is the only one thing you have to be alert, be on alert when you buy this car. This is the only one thing. Here also same thing, nothing any extra. So let's sit at the back and let's check out what it offers for the rear passenger. And another good feature is this: the door gets 90-degree opening. This door gets a 90-degree opening, not only the front as well as the back. This makes the ingress and outgress so easily, even though you are wide enough. Now when I sit inside, now getting in and out, as I told you that getting in and out is not bad, is very great. Now this is to open the door, and also these are the controls for your power windows. Here you have some space, and this is the grab handle, and underneath you have some space to keep your bottles and as well as your newspapers or the tickets that you want. Here you have the magazine holder. I think you might be showing, I will show you like this way. See, here you have this is the magazine holder. You get the adjustable headrest for 4 passengers, 2 adjustable headrest for the at the rear seat, not the middle. You won't get any headrest for the middle passenger. So you get the armrest. The armrest is quite soft. It's too soft because you don't get any, because if you saw in any other car that you get the hard patch, and this car don't get any cup holders for on the armrest, so it becomes very comfortable to keep your arm when you're driving, means when you're enjoying the ride. It enhances your experience, it enhances your comfort, it enhances everything else while you're driving. You don't get any rear AC vents nor the cup holders, but you do get some space to keep your phone. So this is what it all offers at the rear. And here you have coat hook plus grab handle. That's the thing that this car offers for the rear passengers. So let's see the boot space of this car, and let's check out how many liter does it, what is the capacity of the boot space, how does it is it able to carry the luggage of the 2 people or not? Let's check it out without any further ado. So, and while opening the door you have to keep this is the unique style. Now firstly it was introduced by Chevrolet Beat, now it is carried out by the Maruti Suzuki Swift and also by the Tata Punch and as well as by Altroz. So first I will open the boot. So here you have some parcel shelf. So hey guys, this is the boot space of this car. You get 366 liters of the boot space for the rear and the rear. Now here you have also shopping bag hooks. The capacity of this hook is about 1 kg, so they have mentioned over here. Now only one, you have 2, not only 1. And here is a boot light, so you have ample amount of space. This is a space to keep your tire mobile, tire inflator, etc. the way you want, and also you can keep your toolkit. So first I will open. Let's check out the spare tire. It's a bit too tricky, but okay. This is the spare tire of this car. So this tire size is about 185 70 or 15 inches. You get the normal wheel, spare wheel, not the alloys one. And here also they have to keep your, you can keep your toolkit. So now the dimensions of this car is as, and this is the number plate lights. Now the dimension of this car is as such that the length is about 3827 mm, the width is 1615 mm, the height is 1742 mm, the wheelbase is about 2445 mm, and the ground clearance is about 187 mm. You can check it out. So this was all the guys, this was all about the Tata Punch. This was that what it all offers for the exterior as well as for the interior. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. Also don't forget to press the bell notification so that you won't miss any single upload made by me. Till then, drive safe, take care, see you soon.